Hello again, everyone. This is George Packard, Family Lawn and Landscape. Today's topic is going to be how to motivate your employees. Giving this a lot of thought. You know, employees are valuable, especially, if you have good employees. You know, if you have employees that are helping you make your bread and butter and going beyond, they're invaluable. On the other hand, you have some employees that are not so much. So, anyway, I guess here's where I'm going to start with this thing. Better pay is definitely going to help you maintain these employees and motivate them. In our line of work, it's not easy. I mean, you can't pay a lot of money. You know, it's not like we're we're a dentist office where they're making $200 an hour or something, and they can afford to pay their secretaries or their assistants, $20 an hour to help them out. You know, we're not making that kind of money, so it's impossible for us to do that. But you can pay them a little better, and especially your lead guys. Your managers, right on down the line, your managers need to be making good money or they're going to leave you for somebody else if they're not, okay? Same thing with the crew leads. They need to get paid a little better too, otherwise another company is going to come along, offer them more money, and all the training and everything you've done with them is just going to go out the window. So same thing for your regular lawn techs. They know that if the competition's over there and they're offering them, $9, $10 an hour to come work for them, you better be willing to pay that money or risk losing them, okay? And I know you've got to make money. The numbers got to make sense to you. So I'm not telling you to go out and pay everybody $10, $12, $14 an hour. It's not what I'm saying. I mean, it goes according to the rank, but it also goes according to what everybody else is paying in your specific region. In Wisconsin, it's way different than what it is down in Florida. Wisconsin, you can definitely afford to pay our employees better than down in Florida because they've got the price beat down so bad down there because there's so many people and so many guys into the lawn care business, and there's a list of things that goes on and on, but that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it. So better pay is a good thing that you gotta concentrate on. Praise them occasionally, okay? What I mean by that is, pull them aside and say, John, you know what, today, it just dawned on me. You're always here on time. Your lunch is packed. You're always standing here with your lunch bucket ready to go to work. I see that, and I appreciate the good work you do. You're solid. You're a solid guy, man, and you got a career with this company. So just tell them things like that. Praise them a little bit. That really helps motivate them. It really does. It means a lot. I remember the first boss that I ever had, he back in the early days when I worked for a Kmart store. He was the best boss I ever had. His name was Brett Coleman. He was just wonderful, just a super guy. And he would always take the time and just do little things, I mean, he didn't pay me a lot of money or anything like that. I mean, it was retail. Retail's retail. You're just not going to get a lot of money for working for that. But he did everything he could for me to keep me, and he really did. And so he just his words, I would have done anything for the guy. Just because he would praise you when you did something good. He would tell you what a good job you did. That meant more to me than getting more money. Believe it or not, I'm able to work for minimum wage for that guy as long as I possibly could, as long as I could pay my bills. I mean, that's how much he meant to me as a mentor or a boss. He's the best boss I ever had. So anyway, the other thing you can do is reward him, okay? We have a system set up with our employees. It's a little different, and it's just something that we're trying out this year that we're going to do is reward them for doing good things. You can try this. Again, we haven't implemented it yet. We're going to do it this year. But, we've got even fine systems set up, believe it or not, that, if we get complaints from customers, you're going to get fined this much. If we lose customers, you're going to get fined that much. I mean, there's all different things that we do, but you got to have that reward system to go along with it, okay? Anyway, share the work issues. Make your employees feel important. Make them feel when they come to work that they're just as important as that customer, that they're important to you. So one thing I like to do, and the first day when we all get up, we get going, day one, Monday morning. Everybody loads up the trucks. We all go down. We fuel up at the same time. It's impossible. There's a reason we do it in the morning and not at night. You would think if you did it at night, you get out earlier in the morning, this, that, and the other. That's not true, because when you have all the crews coming back in at different times, you never know when they're going to be there. No one wants to come back. Let's say it's dark at 6 o'clock. You got some guys that roll in at 5:30. Some guys that don't get there till 6:30, depending on how far out they are, and how many jobs they finished and whatnot, or if they had any grief or troubles or anything like that. So it was easier for us to get them together in the morning, so everybody's to work on time at the same time. You all get down to the gas station. Even if you go in there and you just buy a couple cases of soda, slam them down and say, here, you guys, everybody grab a soda, just simple little things like that work good. But giving them the praise, doing the work issues, share some of the work issues with the guys. I like to have one-on-one with the guys as often as I can. I like to explain to them things about our business and why it's important, especially do this to your managers and your leads, okay? Those guys are the ones that you want to continue to emphasize how your business works, how it runs. Make them feel like they're part of your business, okay? That makes them feel good. They feel like they're part of something instead of just a guy that punches in, that comes to work,